So I've been thinking about kind of since I've been living at the Abbey about self-acceptance and self-confidence, and how for probably 90% of my life I had very low self-confidence, and how that was basically the self-centered mind that's controlled by my self-grasping ignorance, wanting to see everything as inherently existing. And when I didn't have self-confidence, I would try to control everything around me, be very critical of others, and it wasn't always intensely critical. It could be as subtle as in the case of like just judging other, the way other people's walk, or whether they walk up next to me at the tea counter when I don't want them to in the morning, or these just little things that they're all, and they're mental conditions. So karmically, they affect us mentally. And so if we spent a lot of our day like this, then I'm not going to have introspective awareness because I'm focused on what's going on out there. I'm not focusing inwardly. And I'm going to miss catching these moments. And if I do, I'm just going to kind of swim against the current, and my practice is just going to stay in the same place. I'm not going to advance. I'm not going to have good concentration and meditation. So I think first I had to accept that I have good qualities. Our teachers constantly talk to us about saying that we have the Buddha nature, and that means that, we don't have to be this person that's less than, we can strive to be like a Buddha. But to do that, we're going to have to do the hard work. I'm going to have to do the hard work and focus on this mind that wants to, see all my problems as this most important thing, and more important than others around me. And I'm going to suffer, keep suffering, and I'm going to cause others to suffer if this critical mind goes beyond just thoughts, and I get impatient, harsh speech, on and on. And so this is just a big waste of our time, and it's so harmful to us. And if we're putting these thoughts out, we're not going to feel good about ourselves. We might not notice it in the moment, but the more we can try and control this and just, that's why the practice of exchanging self and others is so powerful. It lets us get away from this dualistic mindset where I'm here and everyone else is out there. If I can start, whenever that critical mind wants to pop up, if I can just tell myself, well, they're just doing the best they can, or they're trying to be happy and not trying to suffer. And I think that the more I do this, the more I want to do this, and the more helpful it is to me and more kind it is to others around me. And if I want to have any control over my rebirth when I die, if I'm worried about, this project or this, what someone said to me or they did or did not say to me, or, at the time of death, how am I going to have any control over my next rebirth? I'm going to be grasping at this self. So I think it's so important to, first of all, accept that I and other people have good qualities, and start doing the practice. Put it all in the practice. Exchange self and others throughout the day as much as you can, because otherwise it's all about me, and that's not beneficial. That's not being kind to me, and it's hard to do. It's like the sutras say, there you are, my enemy, now I see you, and it's a self-centered mind, and it wants to run the show, and we'll never be happy if we keep going down that easy road. Thank you.